Hey guys, Greg here. It is Saturday, June 29th, 2013, and I am officially 26. Man, I feel old. Yes, for those of you who don't know, my birthday was yesterday. Thank you to everyone who sent me a happy birthday message either on Facebook or in person. And I want to go through a little bit of what I got. I went out to dinner with my parents and my sister last night. Went to a nice place. Little Italian place down Salem, and really nice. I mean, it's expensive, but it's really good food. I mean, the sauce by itself is to die for. That's why they sold it. That's why they start selling it now. Really good stuff. Behind me, pair of pants, couple shirts, a picture frame, and a gas card. That's all for my parents. And also this little book of stuff that happened in 1987. Big important deals in 1987. It's got a timeline, things that happened, some world news, national news, sports news. I didn't think that the Minnesota Twins were that good in '87, but apparently they were good enough to win the series. The stupid New York Giants won in '87 for the football. I kind of figured the Oilers would have won the Stanley Cup back then because they were really good. I never heard this before. Eddie Murray of the Baltimore Orioles hit home runs in 2 consecutive games from both sides of the plate. That's really cool. Hit home runs from both sides of the plate in 2 games. So 4 home runs in 2 games from both sides of home plate. It's pretty cool. Then they have interesting facts. Reagan was president and H.W. was his vice. Andy Warhol, Fred Astaire, Liberace, and Danny Kaye all pass away in 1987. Not bad. Only thing interesting about my birthday, June 28th, is, or 28th, as I call it, is John Elway shares a birthday with me. That's cool. Cost of living stuff, like gas was 89 cents a gallon. Come on. Movie tickets were $3. Jeez. What is it now for 3D? What? $11.50, $12 a pop now? Maybe? Top music and movie favorites. Like, Bad by Michael Jackson. Heaven is a Place on Earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Whitesnake's Here I Go Again. La Bamba. La Bamba. Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer. I know that song personally. I didn't think it was that old. Last Emperor won Academy Award for Best Movie. I've seen The Princess Bride. The rest of the book's got like full-page ads. I've got a calendar of what days fell where. I was born on a Sunday. No wonder I hate church. I'm kidding. And this is freaky. Who is this? Didn't even tell you. That's freaky. That's all I can say. His arm stretched out that long. Really nice. My parents got me this instead of a card, which is really cool. From my best friend comes a game that I've been wanting for a while. Guild Wars 2. I've started playing, and it's brilliant. Holy crap. Krakatorek! The Elder Dragon. He's beastly. The only downside I think to this game is the fact that the weapon skills are so you can't get a build like you could in Guild Wars 1. You couldn't like set a build up. Now you have to choose combinations of weapons. It's like you have a set amount. You have a set of weapons for a set of skills for two-handed weapons like hammers and great swords and bows and guns, stuff like that. But when you go to single-handed, then you can combo it up. I mean, melee characters, you can choose any sort of combination you want. Magic wielders don't have much, but it is what it is. And your skill, and for magic wielders, it's cool. I like the elementalists. Your skills change with each style of, by which school of magic you choose. Like fire skills, water skills, earth skills, and air skills. Boom. In that order. Which is really cool, but I don't like playing magic wielders. If you can hear that, that's fireworks. We have a high school about a good mile, half mile to a mile behind my house that way. And every year, since it opened, they do the 4th of July fireworks from there. So they're, I guess, testing. Not sure why. It's a week away. A little less than a week. But I digress. And my friend/girlfriend Ashley will be giving my present to me tomorrow. I'm not sure what it is. I do know, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you guys next time I'm on. But I bought myself something. And I'm happy I got it, because I really like it, though I do have some issues. Yeah. Beast Hunter Shockwave. I like him, especially the click spinny cannon. That's awesome. But he has issues. Prominently in this mode, the fact that this comes off really easily. It's only held on by friction in these two little tabs. I'm not sure if you can see it because the lighting's terrible. That tab right there, you can see that. It's only held into that chest plate by those tabs, and it's terrible. At least the claws pegged into the front leg wheel thingies. Okay, those just come off, and they're held in by a 5mm peg, and they're made out of the super soft rubber plastic. Those are gonna warp, but not as soft as I thought they were. And so, as a tank, as a Beast Hunter's tank, he's filled with spikes! And I have bent one. You can't tell. He's bent hard. Can't get it back. But it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. And this chest plate is evidently Shockwave-ish. But he's got visible hand syndrome, as his hand is like reaching to grab his butt. And then he's got visible head, because that's his head right there. But he is a tank, so it's not like he can put it's a Cybertronian tank, so it's not like he can put it anywhere. To get it into robot mode, first thing you do is you unpeg the cannon arm from that clip right there. Got a space for it underneath. Right there. And you just swing it off to the side and let it rest. Next thing I tend to do is I tend to take these panels. I fold these panels up around that clip so it holds itself together. And I grab his chest plate from his crotch and raise it up. Next thing you want to do, I'll show you with this leg, is you want to bend the knee, spin it so it reaches the outside, and take at the thigh and swing it down. So he's like that. And the legs do an interesting slide bend trick. His foot's like that. You bend it up like that, that's going to be a really awkward foot. So what it does is it slides and makes it flush. And that's really cool. Issue number 1. The bicep swivel and the elbow swivel on the cannon arm kind of work together. And for some reason, sometimes it just pulls the whole cannon off. It sucks, but what can I do? Issue number 2 comes with the left hand, with the right hand. Didn't do it now, but that's the issue. When you bend it back along this hinge, it's the posts inside on this aren't very prominent, so it doesn't sit and it doesn't stay. I mean, it stays now, but still got to force it back in. Then you just pivot the head 180, and then you bring the treads down along his back and then pull up the spikes. You're supposed to pull up the back spikes. So he looks like that. And that's pretty much him in robot mode. He looks beastly. Could have gone with the yellow optic, but that's just mean looking. It light pipes like a dream, but I don't have a flashlight small enough to make it work right. Might be able to use my phone, but not happening. The area for the light pipe is behind, not on top or in back. It's behind. So pretty much you have to get the light pointing that way to get it to work. And it doesn't. It doesn't really well. And for those who've seen Beast Hunters, I know I've started watching it, Shockwave or any Shockwave is nothing without the hose connecting his cannon to himself. That's where one of the back treads comes in. This tread folds up and around this wheel and inside. I'll show you again. I'll show you how I undid it, because it's a pain in the butt. As it folds right up away inside this tread. This one is stationary, still rubber, but this one you take from inside, uncoil it from there, and pull it straight out. Then what you want to do is you want to return the treads to along his back. And on the back of the cannon arm, right here, that slot. That part of the treads plugs right into that slot, and it's a pain. But I got it in this time on one try, which is good. And there you have his, although much shorter, cable. And this guy is freaking cool. I'm not going to show you the beast pieces because it's really stupid. This just plugs back onto his chest, and these go on his shoulders. Here. They go here. They're claws, and they go that way. Because they don't fit on his forearms. And that looks funny. But it is Beast Hunters. It is what it is. So I'm not going to throw him on. I display him with them on, but for this purpose I'm not going to. For articulation, he has a swivel head, no movement. He's got a universal joint in the shoulder. Shoulder goes in and out, spins around here. Upper bicep swivel, elbow on both, bicep swivel and elbow. And then this hand just has that. No, tiny ball joint, but doesn't really do much because it doesn't really rotate. And these are on springs. So you can pull them all the way back and they'll just snap back into place. Universal hip joint, little clicky there. Upper thigh swivel, knee swivel, knee bend, and that much toe articulation, but that's mainly from the transformation. And then you go into the gun, which is cool. And it's one of those geared weapons that, as you push down, the covering comes out. And as you let go, it just spins back into place. But major problems aside, you know, the right arm at the shoulder, the left arm at the bicep swivel, the fact that it's just weird looking with the Beast Hunters pieces kind of would make you turn you off, but he is a show character. He is a show character, so getting him is necessary. Necessary. You may not want to display him with the claws and the creepy green eye chest piece, but he is in the show. Would I recommend him? Yes. But be mindful of what you get into with him. Still on the hunt for Skyquake. Still on the hunt for Breakdown. That's going to be impossible. And I'm also on the hunt, because now that they're released, the rest of Mini Bominus. Trying to find him. If anyone in my area has any leads, I will definitely take them into consideration. I need Windrazor, I need Ripper Snapper, I need Blight to finish my Mini Bominus. But that's what I got for my birthday, and a review on Shockwave. I was going to do both together. Vlog and review at the same time. Yay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So comment, rate, subscribe. And I'm pissed off about the Bruins. That's another thing, but that's another story. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. And keep your eyes open. Later.